What is up, YouTube? It's Coach Ryan Razooky. Today I'm going to be helping you blow by defenders in one-on-one situations. For our examples, we have Mikey Williams and Quinton Webb, who is committed to play at New Mexico. Both these guys, of course, are going to be some players at the highest level of basketball, so let's learn from them and see what they do right. The first thing that you have to master is this hand swipe here. Anytime you see the defender put their hands in front of you to try to use them to stop you, just swipe their hands right off. Nice little swim move, get their hands right off you. Do not allow the defender to put their hands on you. Here you're going to see Q is going to use his off arm and get all the way across the defender's body. That's exactly how you should use your off arm. It's going to give you the advantage every time. And if it doesn't, and you don't have a good swipe, you can bump the defender and get into a spin move like in these examples here, where the defense is trying to cut him off. So if you can't get the swipe, just push the defender more towards the basket. That's another way to get that space that you need. In this example here, you have a failed hand swipe. So you can see Q is going to use his right arm to try to swipe off the defender's hands. Does a poor job and misses. Here's where you need to get another dribble and bump the defender to create some more space instead of just shooting that floater there. In certain situations, instead of swiping the hand down, you're actually going to swipe it up and off of you to release that arm that is trying to trap your arm. Now, if you don't work on your jump shot every single day, it's going to be a bit hard to get people with your pump fakes and your hesitations, unless they're just really bad and have bad IQ. But realistically, if you're playing someone good, they're not going to guard you if you cannot shoot the ball, because you're essentially guarding yourself. I know I've talked about this before. So the more you work on your jump shot, the harder it is for them to guard you, the more they have to pressure you, and that allows you to get those hand swipes and get better angles in your drives. So far we talked about hand swipes and when that defender cuts you off, bumping them towards the basket and spinning away. But you can also freeze them and get them out of position using hesitations. Now, you might not agree with this and think it's dirty or cheap, but I think it's really smart to see that defender's hands out of position and take advantage of it like so. Being able to swipe through it and draw a foul, or hook it into a layup. But regardless of what you think, using the defender's hands to your advantage is something that you have to get really good at. Now for these next few examples, pay attention to the angles they take if they blow by the defender and if they don't. If you were paying attention and you noticed that when they blew by the defender, they cut the defender off. But if they didn't, they just bumped the defender to get the space they need. So now what do you do if the defense is playing off you, right? They're not giving you any contact at all. You can either eat up that space going forward into it and then still try to get a nice little post up or something of the sort. You can pull up right over them, or you can create space backwards, or you just shoot right over them. Or you can jab at them to make them back up a little bit more so you have a little bit more open shot. Now for these examples with a screen, it's a little bit different because in one-on-one, the defender's trying to stay between you and the basket. But when there's a screen involved, they're trying to cut you off and get over the screen or under the screen, trying to stay between you and the basket, but also trying to stay between you and the screen sometimes. So you have to utilize these angles in a different way, but they're benefiting you more often than not if you understand how to read the floor, if you understand how to get to your spots. Now, different timings help with different moves, but being able to shoot makes it really hard for the defense to go under. And if they can't go under, then they got to play between you and the screen. So that's for 2-on-2, 3-on-3 stuff, etc. But really, you want to learn how to blow by defenders. The biggest thing that you got to learn is be able to go both ways. That way they can't stop you either way. Being able to cut your defender off just like so, and then how to use your body if they're able to cut you off to create the space you need for a nice jump shot or for a nice pump fake that can get them out of their position. Now, unless you're playing basketball with a 24-second shot clock, more often than not, you can take your time. So look at how he takes his time here, gets a nice little contact bump. I'm not worried about the shot going in because he did everything right. Like, that shot's going to fall. Here you can see in this example, nice and slow pace. He's able to get to his spots, right? Change his speeds, able to get to his spots. You do not have to rush into every single move that you make. So the more that you can play relaxed and use your body, but then blow by and burst, you can not only conserve your energy better, but you can also throw the defense off, and they'll never know how to guard you slow or fast because you're using your body.
see you, Ravis. Ray in the streets and it ain't safe no more.
If I was down to my last, I probably still wouldn't ask for nothing. If I was down to my last, I probably think about some thugging. If I was down to my last, I'ma find a way to make them honeys. You a rebound, I really love you, you like Andre Drummond. I get my country boys to dunk on you like J.B. I ain't talking juvenile, how you hoes like Juvie.
See you, Ravis.
Ray
go
in the
crazy.
streets and it ain't safe no more.
If I was down to my last, I probably still wouldn't ask for nothing. If I was down to my last, I probably think about some thugging. If I was down to my last, I'ma find a way to make them honeys. You a rebound, I really love you, you like Andre Drummond. I get my country boys to dunk on you like JB. I ain't talking juvenile,